have freckles all over my body. Have you ever seen so many freckles in your life? No, never. I have more freckles than anyone I've ever met. He only has a couple tiny cute freckles on his nose, right? So I wrote that book, Freckleface Strawberry, and then I wrote another book. It's a blue book, but it's not here because Charlene doesn't have it, called Freckleface Strawberry and the Dodgeball Bully, because who loves dodgeball? Who hates dodgeball? So some people like dodgeball and some people hate dodgeball. We all have things that we like, and we all have things we don't like, and we have things that we're afraid of, and we have things that we're not afraid of. I'm afraid of dodgeballs, but my husband, who's over there, loves to play dodgeball. Now the character in Dodgeball Bully loves to play dodgeball, but he's afraid of monsters and imaginary things. And I'm not afraid of those things, right? So then I wrote another book called Best Friends Forever, where the kid in the Dodgeball book and Freckleface Strawberry become best friends. So basically, I like to write things about my own life. A lot of writers do that, right? So then I wrote this book called My Mom is a Foreigner, but Not to Me. Can anybody tell me?
Japan.
Japan?
Friendship.
Friendship. Jamaica. Over here. A foreigner. She's from another place. She came when she was 10 years old with only one suitcase. She took a boat to get here. She didn't know the way. She came here with my oppa. It took them days and days. Does anybody know what an oppa is? A grandpa, actually, right? Yeah, grandma. The Oma Opa, yeah, from Germany. She's different than the other moms because she's not from here. There's lots of stuff about her that sometimes seems so weird. Sometimes she wears weirder clothes for special holidays. My mom gave me a dress she loved. She had it when she was small. I wore it almost every day until I got too tall. She sometimes twists and knots my hair in strange old-fashioned braids. I told her she can't do it once I'm out of the first grade. She sings songs in other languages. I know them all by heart. I was tiny when I learned them, and I sing all the parts. Mom is a foreigner, but... What does that say? But...
Not to me.
The end. Wow! Really good listeners. I have to say I'm very impressed. Do you have any questions about this book or writing or other books or anything like that? Does anybody here write books in school? Yeah. Do you do the pictures too? Yeah. See, I didn't do the pictures. I just did the words and somebody else did the pictures. But you want to know something interesting? I live in the United States and my mom was from Scotland. But the lady who did the pictures is actually from Hong Kong but lives in Scotland now. So she, isn't that crazy? So when she first read it, she was like, well, that's so nutty because I have a she's the mom of a Scottish kid. Yeah. That character's going to be an early reader.
How many languages are in the book?
Oh, interesting. Well, I write in English. Oh, you mean in this one? How many different languages did I put in there?
Cultures.
How many cultures? That's a very good question. Let's see if we can count them. Well, I know when I wrote it, I wanted to have a Japanese mom, a Scottish mom, a French mom, a German mom. What else do I have in here? And an Italian mom. But then, this is Japanese. Yeah, so we kind of just chose the different cultures and different moms and kids. This one, I'll show you, this picture is kind of interesting because this is kind of Melo and her daughter, the one who illustrated it. This was a very important illustration to my illustrator because she felt like she was doing a picture of herself and her daughter. Isn't that cool? So these were just, the cultures were just supposed to be represented because there are many, many more cultures, right? But I don't know an exact number. That's a good question.
Ice cream is vanilla. My brother reads books to me, but I don't know what they say.
But you will soon. How old are you?
4.
Oh, my goodness. Can you recognize words? Any letters? Yeah. Do you do your ABCs? Yeah. So that's the first step, right? And then you put the alphabet together and they make, I bet you can read a little bit. Tell me what this word is right here. M-O-M. Yeah. You sound it out?
Yeah.
Mom. Yeah. There you go, you read it, Mom.
Right.
Rock on. Yay!